in the Vedic world. Most of the older generation celebrates Janmashtami and Ram Navami every year. The younger generation is drifting away from both of these celebrations. There is no reason based on the teaching of the younger generation about the significance of Janmashtami and Ram Navami. Today our skit is Radha and Krishna. The relationship between these two is the most misunderstood topic of this Kali Yuga. You can understand by the pictures of Radha and Krishna you see. All these pictures are of youthful Radha and youthful Krishna. All kinds of vulgar songs have been written and danced around and choreographed depicting the two. The impression that we get is the physical romance between Radha and Krishna. The real truth is further from all of this. Let us watch the skit and learn about the innocent relationship between Radha and Krishna. This skit happened when Krishna was 7 years old and Radha was 12 years old.
Oh, Mother, Auntie is here to see you.
Who is it?
I do not know Auntie's name.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yashodaji, pranam.
Pranam to you, Kajalji. What brings you here?
I came to talk to you about your Krishna.
What has he done now?
While all the gopis are taking a bath in the river Yamuna, Krishna stole their clothes and hid them. The poor gopis had to beg to get their clothes back.
My Krishna did all that? I cannot believe that.
Oh, it is true. I was not in the river taking a bath, but I was sitting under the shade of a tree far away. The Krishna stole their clothes, and when the gopis came out, they could not see their clothes. The gopis were angry and were shouting, but then their shouting stopped when Krishna said something. I could not hear it, but eventually he told them where he hid their clothes.
Thank you, Kajalji. I will take care of Krishna.
Kajal leaves and Yashoda returns to Krishna.
Okay, Krishna, what do you have to say about Kajal Auntie's report?
Well, she did say she was far and did not hear everything.
I am not interested in what she saw you were doing. I'm more interested in what she saw you were doing.
Free him. After a while, Krishna starts to get angry at his mother for not coming to free him. He is upset because adults do not make the time to listen to their children and find out what all is happening. Just because they are adults does not mean that they know everything. In his anger, Krishna tries to move the heavy pounding block and eventually is able to move it. He starts pulling on the rope and the rope moves. He starts to walk around town, but no one is there to help him. Eventually, he wanders to the field where his friends are, looking after the cows. He has to go through a grove of trees, and suddenly the pounding block gets stuck between two trees. Krishna pulls very hard, and he can see that the trees are shaking, and he doubts his efforts and eventually uproots the trees. Out of the two trees, two beings come out and bow down to him.
Lord, and who are you?
I am Nalakubera, and this is my brother Magu.
Oh, I see. How are you in the trees?
It is a long story due to our foolishness.
Tell me about it. I would like to hear someone else's story while I'm tied to that pounding block.
My brother and I were with our wives and we fled to Wokum says knowledge. In our ignorance, we failed to recognize his knowledge and pay due respect to him.
So Sage Nara cursed us, saying we would remain as trees in Gokul.
Our wives fell to the feet of the sages and asked for forgiveness. Sage Nara said that the curse could not be removed but can be lessened.
And how can a curse be lessened? I want to remove this curse of the pounding wood.
Sage Narad said that Lord Krishna would come and free us from our fate. You have done this, Lord.
So you're telling me
maybe I have to help myself. Why does it always happen to me? Lord, please give us permission to take your leave. Must you stay happy and give my regards to your lovely wives.
After freeing the sons of Kubera, Krishna rests because his hands are bruised and he is tired from pulling the heavy block of wood. Suddenly, he hears voices coming towards him. Two girls are coming towards him. He calls out to them and they come.
Oh, Krishna, what are you doing here?
I pulled this block of wood from home and I am resting.
I bet your mother tied you to this block for some mischief you must have done.
Come on, Lolita. Anytime I do something for fun, Mother always gets upset.
What was it this time? I bet it was a good one for your mother to tie you to this block.
Please, Lolita, I do not want to talk about it. Please get me some water since I am thirsty. Who are you?
I am Radha. I am visiting Gokul with my grandmother.
I feel like we have met before. I seem to know you.
I do not know about that, but I'm also drawn to you. I feel like I've known you for an eternity.
I guess it is fate that we meet like this. How long are you going to be staying in Gokul?
Until my grandmother decides to leave.
Radha was the daughter of Vishwanabhanu and was born in the village of Barsana. Her family was also cowherders. She had lost her mother when she was just 6 years old and was brought up by her maternal grandmother. When her mother was alive, she had made a visit to Madhava temple in Gokula that was visited by all the Gopas and Gopis. The mother was taken a vow that she would visit the temple, and after her visit, she promised that she would come again, but she was unable to fulfill her vow before she died. And it was part of her fulfilling vow that Radha had come with her maternal grandmother to Gokul. For a few days, Krishna and Radha played all the time, and it was time for Radha's grandmother to go back to the village.
I am gonna miss you, Krishna.
I'm going to miss you too, Radha. These past wonderful days have been wonderful. Are you going back to Barsana?
No, I'm not going back to Barsana, but to Vrindavan. My whole village is moving to Vrindavan. We are meeting everyone there.
Have you been to Vrindavan?
No, I have not been to Vrindavan yet, but I hear it's a very nice place on the river Yamuna.
I wonder if we will be moving to Vrindavan. I'll ask my father.
It would be very nice if you can move to Vrindavan, then I can play with you every day.
Well, Radha, I'm still very little, but I will come to Vrindavan to be with you.
It's so good to see you. I was happy to come here to see you.
Then stay a while and relax.
No, I cannot do that. I have to go back very quickly.
Why is that? I don't understand. Why do you have to rush back?
I have come at the bidding of Kamsa.
Oh no, then you cannot be bringing good news.
I have been sent by Kamsa to bring Krishna to Mathura.
We will not do that. We know Kamsa's promise.
Father, what promise are you talking about?
Krishna, you're too young for this.
Father, I can handle anything.
Kamsa, please go and play. Have some fun. Let me handle this.
Nandalala, please tell Krishna he needs to understand one day.
Krishna, Kamsa is your maternal uncle and he has promised to kill you.
Is that all, Father? Don't be afraid. I've handled so many evil guys when I was little.
Krishna, you're too young to handle Kamsa and all his goons.
Father, you forgot. I've handled so many evil guys when I was little. You are worried about an insignificant thing. I promise to protect Krishna as best as I can.
I know you will try, but Kamsa's very cunning. I do not trust him at all.
How about if I take my brother Balaram with me?
He is still too young.
He is strong and fast. Together we can handle Kamsa.
I still do not agree.
Please keep in mind that Kamsa has a very large army and can do a lot of damage in Vrindavan.
We will move far, far away.
It is no use. His army will still catch up with us. Just let me go with Balaram. It is about time Kamsa knows who he is dealing with.
Okay, I will let you go, but you have to promise me you will send news about yourself and Balaram regularly.
I will do that. You are worried about nothing.
Nandalal has agreed to send Krishna with Balaram to Mathura. Krishna goes and meets with all of his friends and tells them about his going away. They are not happy and want him to stay. When they realize Krishna is going, they ask him to hurry back to Vrindavan. Krishna knows what he has to do, so he does not promise them anything. Krishna then goes to see Radha.
I guess you have heard that I have to leave tomorrow.
Yes, I have heard and I'm not happy.
You know me, and I have to do my duty in this creation.
I know all that, but I took birth in this world to be with you. We are inseparable.
We are inseparable. Do not think of the distance that separates us. We are always one and remain one.
But that does not mean I'm not going to miss you, be sad and not seeing you with these physical eyes. With these physical eyes, This is a very rare opportunity for me to experience the joy obtained from physical experiences.
That is what I love about you. You make every moment count. Now is a learning time for you too.
Stay here and teach me. What do you want me to learn?
Whatever you learn in this world, whatever you experience in this world is temporary. How do you think my bhaktas feel when they're away from me?
I see what you're getting at. I will tolerate this separation for a short period of time.
I will not see you in this world again. We are always one and remain one.
The next morning, as a promise, Radha with her whole village moved to Vrindavan. Radha waited for 13 months in Vrindavan, but Krishna did not come. Meanwhile, at Gokul, problems started happening. Wild animals started attacking the cattle. At first, the villagers tried to deal with the wild animals, but they were not able to get rid of the animals. So eventually, they all decided to move to Vrindavan.
I have called this meeting to discuss our fate at Gokul.
We have to do something since the number of wild animals is increasing. They are getting bolder and are not afraid of us. 2 days ago, 2 wild animals were attacking my cows and I was not able to drive them away.
This is my concern. I wish we could get rid of them.
You know, people from Barsana went to Vrindavan. I think we should also go to Vrindavan. Then we can work with the people from Barsana and our number will increase.
I like that idea. The more we are, the more we can do together. Also, we will be able to defend the community better.
So, are you saying we should move to Vrindavan?
Yes, let's plan it in a week's time.
The people of Gokul all packed up and filled their wagons with their household items and were ready to move out. The cowherders have gathered the cattle and waiting. Krishna and other cowherders have all the cattle ready for the move.
Okay, guys, we have to take care of all our cows onto Vrindavan since they do not know the way.
Yes, we don't want to We don't want. Our parents won't be happy if we lose any cow.
Yes, all of that is right. Besides, we want to get to Vrindavan as soon as possible so we all are safe.
That is what I like about you. You think of everything.
Look, guys, Krishna only wants to go there to meet up with Radha.
Who is Radha?
Do you remember my friend who came from Barsana?
Yes, we remember her. A very nice girl.
Krishna promised her he would come to Vrindavan to be with her.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's start moving.
I just came to tell you to start moving.